Hey guys, this is my personal experience during lab this year from my senior biochemistry class. Hope you enjoy. So when first coming out of lectures and into lab, it was a drastic shift, only because we as students had much more freedom to do whatever we wanted as long as it pertained to our research, whenever we wanted. I think at first, for me at least, this sort of freedom caused me not to be very productive because I was used to having set parameters of what to complete each and every school day. But I think it was a very good experience for me, just so I could learn how I would set my own schedule of tasks to complete in a certain amount of time each day. But yeah, back to lab. So first day, we were instructed how to do certain procedures that would be vital for the rest of the year. We learned how to reflux, which involved heating a chemical reaction. We learned how to do extraction, which is a process of isolating the organic layer through the utilization of a separatory funnel in an organic compound. We also learned how to rotovap, which is a method intended to isolate the product through a process of removing the solvents away from the reaction product through evaporation. We were also instructed how to properly use a lab notebook and to document these specific procedures during lab for each individual experiment. Right here you can see one of my experiments, or the steps for it at least. We were also instructed how to clean the tools when we were finished, because, as you do. I also learned the importance of gloves, because, it's dangerous if you don't use them, as you can see. But yeah, once we had our products, we had to take them down and test them with the NMR, which is one of the last steps in the experimental procedures. We had to take our products, which you just saw, one of mine, and insert it into a tube and take it down to the machine. And as you can see, this truly was a journey, but, essentials of data and stuff. Yeah. Stairs. Long. But yeah, this is an incredibly expensive piece of equipment that, I'm surprised we're allowed to use. But hey, thanks for the experience, Dr. Murray. And once we were done with these tubes, just like the other pieces of equipment, we had to clean them. So, yeah. Yeah, and once the NMRs were complete, we learned how to use the IR machine to test and identify the functional groups of the product and organic starting materials, while the NMR was mainly used to determine the chemical structure of the product. But, all in all, each instance I've had in lab has led me to generating new knowledge on a topic I didn't even know existed. And I've had a lot of fun. And, the homies and I can even pump ethyl acetate now, and that's success if you ask me. So throughout my lab experience, there's been ups and downs, like I've mentioned, specific instances where I've forgotten to wear gloves, then proceeded to spill chloroform all over my hands, or, I forgot to turn the rotovap off, and it went forever. But each of these instances were tough in the moment, but in the end, gave me the willpower to learn how to do the test correctly. And all in all, my lab experience was one to remember, as well as one to continue improving throughout my college life. Thanks, Dr. Murray.